This is my face after shaving. So good to be seen, and it's even better to see what's going on. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, COVID-free, of course. And in today's episode, well, we're going to be talking about something that you might actually be very familiar with, and that is veganism perfection? If you guys are anything like me, you've probably been on the receiving end of a conversation that goes something like, do you think you're better than me? Ooh, if it isn't Mrs. Goody Two-Shoes. Well, aren't we holier than thou? I know I have, and it happened to me way more times than I like to admit. And in today's video, I'm going to give you a tutorial of how to debunk the myth that is veganism, as well as maybe let you in on a little secret that I like to share, sort of to like psych him out at the end. Before we get started, friendly reminder, I am giving away a product from the Vegan Leather Company. If you're new here, check out my latest video. I'll go ahead and link it right here so that you can follow the instructions on how to participate. Visit Vegan Leather Co. on Instagram, check out their portfolio, and if you like what you see, go ahead and follow the instructions at the end of this video as well so that you know how to participate and maybe even win an item on me. So many of you guys have been on this receiving end of the conversation as well, and rightfully so. As a member of this community, it's somewhat inevitable, but I'll have you know veganism is not perfection. It's not perfect by any means. I still struggle with plastic. When I go grocery shopping, I sometimes forget about my reusable bags and end up taking home 2 or 3, depending on how big my shopping is actually going to be. And so I admittedly, I still struggle with that sometimes. I forget to bring those reusable bags to my car so that I can go pick up some goodies, vegan of course. But yeah, these are things that I'm still struggling with. And I'm sure that you guys out there are also, having a difficult time with something here and there that may not actually be aligned with the vegan values. And if you want to throw yourself out there to maybe banter back and forth about how you can rectify that, leave me a comment below. I'd definitely love to help you out on that front. Veganism to me is about creating the least amount of harm. It is about creating awareness, and so much so that you take into consideration not just what you put in your body, but how you clothe your body, how you receive any form of entertainment, how you minimize the carbon footprint that you may have on a daily basis, and just be generally aware of your surroundings at all times. This is to include, obviously, animals and the environment, and especially your health if you're into that kind of plant-based, holistic approach to what is veganism, because it encompasses a lot of these things. And so veganism is not perfect by any means. Again, veganism is about creating the least amount of harm possible. It's about that awareness. It's about, leaving behind a better world than that in which you found it. I think that's essentially what the ultimate definition should be. So to consider the conversations that we all have from time to time about these people that see us as superior, it's not that we are superior. It's that we have consciously chosen to not suppress the images that have been brought to our attention concerning slaughterhouses, concerning seaspiracy, concerning literally everything that embodies veganism. And so we have consciously chosen not to turn the other cheek. We have consciously chosen to not suppress that which has triggered our emotional and mental well-being, so much so that we've actually taken a step back, analyzed it for what it is, taken it with a grain of salt, researched it, and come to our own conclusion based on newly presented evidence that veganism is in fact the future. So when you're having a conversation with somebody that labels you holier than thou or any of the aforementioned terminology, ask them, what do you think makes me better than you? And if they are unable to answer, Just let them know right then and there that you are not in fact superior in any way, and they are not inferior to you in any way either. Explain to them that the reason why they think that you are superior is because you were in fact able to align your morals and your beliefs with your actions. So before I let you go, I want to let you in on a little, I want to say activist tactic. Whenever somebody gives me this backhanded compliment that I am in some way, shape, or form better than them, I simply ask them, if I'm able to do this, to align my morals with my actions and change, and you seemingly can't, one can argue that I am in fact superior to you mentally and emotionally. Would you agree? More often than not, they're going to look at you like, and you know what? That's okay. You got to have fun with it, right? And so, fact of the matter is, veganism is not perfect. Veganism, I don't think, will ever be perfect, and that is a myth that we continually have to debunk. And so if you stumble across social media or any of these YouTube channels where a vegan, is self-proclaimed perfect and preaches perfectionism as a result of being vegan, please hold them in check. Please call them out on their BS, because you and I both know veganism isn't perfect and will probably never be perfect. It's about consciously creating awareness to the point where we create the least amount of harm possible. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it, guys. That's where I'm going to leave it. If you got something out of this video, I would love to see you again. You know what to do right there, and I will definitely see you in the next video.